Alright, finally. I don't know if I should just like block out the screen while the champion select is going on. Nah, probably not a good idea. Like I said, we'll figure it out later on how to make sure that everybody is hidden during champion selects, or at least their spells are. That's my bad, should have prepared better. Anyway, choosing bands. So far I've got Dr. Mundo and Shen Band. Woo. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, this is the Clemson Championship Series where we're deciding the best players, best teams on the Clemson Campus University, and maybe a little bit off the campus university, but that's regardless. We're finding the best players, and we're finding the best games. If you're here, prepare for action. That's all I'm going to say, alright? Let me tell you, the blue team... interesting, very interesting. Let's see, Dreader. Okay, the blue team is going to be Sicilian Offense, alright? So, and Sicilian Offense consists of the Fearmaster 93, Dreader, Styx 24, and So Revise, and Dr. Karorkin. And the other team, New Meta, are Don't Tase Me Sis, Trust Me Engineer, Captain Banhammer, McBadfish, and Tazid. Alright, so it looks like the Sicilian Offense decided to ban Dr. Mundo, Olaf, and Nasus, or I like to say Nasus, regardless. And the purple team, the New Meta, banned Shan, Cassidon, and Amumu. I'm just gonna go ahead and black out the screen, perhaps. Nah. I trust the players to not cheat, essentially, by looking at the stream, because here at Clemson we practice high standards as far as cheating goes. And I won't talk too much about the summoner spells, obviously. We don't want the teams to metagame each other's spells. Sorry, I just now realized why that's important. My bad. Regardless, like I said, I expect both teams to be professional about this and not to metagame each other's spells. Yo, the Cinco de Mayo. Actually, maybe I will mute the sound for that, just to get the music playing, you know. High standards of cheating. Oh, and stung, whatever. Maybe I can't minimize it. Yes, no, I can't. 1, 2, 3, W, 4, 5, 6, W, 7, 8, 9, W. Link generators are, or RP generators, are too powerful. Too powerful, and they will create an inflation in the RP system. And yes, basically, apparently a bunch of people, League of Legends is popular, so you're gonna have players selling their level 30s accounts, and some people are trying to level them up honestly and sell them but obviously a lot of people are trying to steal them illegally, change passwords, information, all that, and sell them on the market illegally. And they do that by just getting people to follow links that are very, very lucrative. Like, hey, free RP, like you can get all the skins you want and no problem. Players are like, yeah, I want to do that. So they go do that, get a virus in their computer that essentially keylogs them probably. And next time they log in, boom, that password goes to the person who put the virus on them, and that person has all the information. Yeah, a lot of websites will either make you go through the it looks like the players have decided to know the champions, but usually the links will lead you to websites that either earn money for the person, just because you have to complete a survey or something, and sometimes it's completely different. Alright, so since we got another 3 minutes before the game starts probably, let's talk about the different selections. All the trading has been done, I'm certain. Freemaster is going to be playing as Renekton, and most likely going to be the top. Okay, maybe, I don't know. And then Dreader is Jinx. Then we got V, I like that name. Styx is going to play as V. So Revise is going to rock some Thresh action, and Dr. Kororkian is going to be Gargus, and I don't know why, but that seems very appropriate. Up for the purple team, or the aka new meta, Don't Taste Me Sis is playing as Sivir. Trust Me Engineer is playing Shyvana. Captain Banhammer is playing as Jax. McBadfish is going to go ahead and play as Tarek, because Tarek is fabulous, and Tazid is playing as Fiddlesticks. Oh shucks. So we got another 2 minutes before the game starts. I mean, the game probably already started for the players, but we gotta make sure to be on a slight delay, so that we cannot help the players advance. Let's see what the comments think. Not too sure who's talking. But yeah. What I think. Can't really reveal who's going where, but I'm pretty certain Jinx is the AD carry on Sicilian offense, and Sivir is gonna be the AD carry for ranged AD carry for new meta. Jinx versus Sivir. Like I said last game, Sivir is great at pushing towers, and is interested in team fights. Her mana shield is rather powerful, or can be powerful as it negates the whole attack and gives her a bunch of mana. And her boomerang shot is just out of this world. It does a lot of damage, is what I'm trying to say. Well, Jinx just has a lot of nuke attacks. I mean, she has a giant, look at her. She has a giant shark rocket launcher. She has this costume. Switcheroo, Zap, Flame Chompers, Super Mega Death Rocket. I mean, with a name like that, yeah. Let's see, who else do we know? We know that Thresh is most likely going to be the support, and so is Tarek. Thresh versus Tarek. Just in my personal, honest opinion, very honest opinion, Thresh is a hard player or character to play, or at least it is for me. So maybe I'm just bad. And Tarek with his stun is rather impressive. Cinco de Mayo. Did you go to Clemson's the Cinco de Mayo? Because it is so great. Oh, time to switch over the camera. Did we get it? Yep. Okay. Anyway, the Clemson League of Legends Club was created last year, and has been thriving ever since. Truly, truly great. Great club. Well led by a bunch of wonderful people. Meetings are just enough spaced out, I guess. I don't know. And people love the game. People love the meetings. Everybody's nice to each other. Here at Clemson, we practice wonderful standards, you could say. But going against other colleges, we're gonna let's just say take them out and not do dinner. Let's see. Fun skins for everybody. I'm glad everybody has skins, you know. Supports, right? Oh, Renekton. Fearmaster. Just kidding. Oh, Tarek's skin. Armor of the 5th Age Tarek. That's maroon, guys. Okay, Tarek. Why don't you go with Ezreal? Yeah. But yeah, lots of people. Basically, there was a bunch of advertisements all over the campus as far as the League of Legends Club, and just a huge turnout in the first meeting. Everybody's doing great. Everybody's doing good. All right, we're almost loaded. Thank God nobody's playing on toasters or Nokia Engages back in Russia. So loading time is relatively small. Can't really see their ping because this is going back in time, if you know what I mean. Let's just hope we don't create any kind of time paradoxes. Report for Necton for not having a skin. Yeah, League of Legends is a completely free-to-play game, but there's a high chance you'll spend more money on it than any other pay-to-play game. Just an FYI. How did we get to be a commentator for this, or the Cinco de Mayo? Well, got to be part of the club first, and then you simply message Brad begging him to allow you to commentate. Nah, just kidding. There was he asked for people to volunteer to commentate. I said I had the capability on my computer to commentate, and I like commentating in general. I'm just not used to commentating in League of Legends. Simply because I come from StarCraft background. And finally the game has started. Alright. Bottom left, we got, let's see. Bottom left is the Sicilian defense, right? Let me just double check. Blue team, the Sicilian defense, Dr. Kirkorian sticks. Okay. That's right. The Sicilian defense is the blue team, in the bottom left. And the top right, purple team is going to be the new meta. And then we got... the beginning of the game is very important for everybody. Nice little line formation from the Sicilian defense. Going by the old Roman rule, I guess. Just kidding. I have no idea. Oh, nice remix playing in the background, by the way. Perfect for this situation. Thresh, Revise and Redder. Making sure to guard their own red. See if they can do any pokes. And, of course, Tazid and Trust Me Engineer did a nice little job securing the blue to make sure that Trust Me Engineer can go ahead and pick it up rather easily. Imperial Renekton's waiting in the blue, our Fear Master, and he's going to be the top. Indeed. Let's see, who's jungling? V is jungling for Sicilian defense. So Renekton's just chilling there to make sure to do some damage. Styx himself is going to go ahead and spot the river to make sure nobody's trying to steal his blue while he's taking it. And same goes for new meta. Cute little flames around Tarek. Matches his armor. Don't taste me, sis, in a ready stance to do some damage, if you know what I mean. Just a little bit of extra damage. Nice barrel. Oh, right at the perfect time to get the blue off. Truly trained players getting ready to jungle. And V is going to go ahead and be able to finish off the blue on her own by now. Jax is at the top, taking the minions because he can. Very good start. Because of helping with the blue, Fear Master is going to lose just a few CS, but not nearly enough. Both Fear Master and Captain Banhammer are melee champions. However, Captain Banhammer has a just slight advantage thanks to the stun he can perform. But I mean, so can Fear Master. But it's just Jax. Jax has been OP since day one. I'm not even sure what to focus on. Both the top and bottom look lucrative. So like I said, Thresh is a hard character to play, and Revise was doing a good job of it. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. But we shall see. We shall see how everybody does. V is onto red, and she's doing a, speedy enough. No particular ganks quite yet. Trust me, Engineer is going to go ahead and come from behind to help Jax, perhaps a little bit, but she's not sure whether Fearmaster can see it. But now she's certain she can probably go in for him. Jax got pinged, but does not notice it quite yet, so Fearmaster goes out of this without dying. So fantastic. Down below, it looks like the Sicilian offense are being on the offense and pushing the tower pretty nicely. Tazid set it is the middle and gets very, very low. Will he die? Most definitely. And Dr. Korkorin gonna go ahead and pick it up thanks to V's awesome push. V is extremely low, and I'm sorry, Styx is extremely low, and so Trust Me Engineer try to go in for it, but just slightly bit too late. So it doesn't look too good for. Okay, very nice. Doesn't look too good for. Oh, a little bit more engagement down below. Lots of fighting everywhere. It's truly a lot of action right now going on. The Sicilian offense is pushing bottom lane. They're hanging out. They have a ward, so obviously that's great. So they can push without fearing too much as far as the gank comes. But it looks like Trust Me Engineer is gonna perhaps go below to see if she can do a little bit of a behind sneak attack action. But I think she says, oh, I missed the ping, but someone's coming. Okay, it looks like Styx is going to go ahead and come from behind Captain Banhammer and see if she can do an engagement. Captain Banhammer does not notice this, but as soon as he sees, he's going to go ahead and see Fearmaster flashes to see if he can do as much damage as possible. Oh, Captain Banhammer uses a ward and jumps to it, as well as burns one of his flashes and has to retreat because his health is extremely low. Down below, it looks like Trust Me Engineer is going in for a little bit of gank, but like I said, there is a ward, and Dreader and Revise are obviously aware of it and going to back off just slightly, because why should they not? Okay, Tazid did quite a big push because Styx had to go back to buy some items. But it is not engaging the tower because Fiddlesticks is simply a slow character as far as movement goes. You don't want to over push with him unless you're going against one single champion. It's hard to live as Fiddlesticks. With Fear being his CC, I mean, he has silence, but like I said, not much movement. Not much as far as movement goes. So two players go after him. It may very well be bad. Junglers are doing a good job jungling. Great as far as that. I want to watch a little bit of mid action over here, because Gragas versus Fiddlesticks is an interesting matchup. I personally say it's Fiddlesticks is gonna have just slightly bad time. Oh, he tried to fear him and drain him. To perhaps see if Trust Me Engineer could go ahead and do some more damage with him, but Dr. Karkoan just saw right through it and was like, I'm out of here, I'm outie. 1000. Captain Banhammer doing quite a bit of damage to Fear Master and pushing him away from the minions to make sure that he can get all the CCS, and Trust Me Engineer standing right in the ward of Fear Master. He's just not going to see Captain Banhammer go ahead and says, just get out of there, because he can see you. Trust Me Engineer decides to stay, so that's fine. Styx going in for Fiddlesticks for Tazid, trying to do some damage, but gets feared away. So it's kind of like a little bug, and he just like says shoo. Down below, Sir Revise decides to grab a minion, new meta, against the new meta, regardless. Dreader with the giant cannon, just getting nice last hits. Let me just look at the last hit counts. Oh, let me rearrange the players real quick. All right, so we got that. Who are our tops? That's junglers. I'm gonna go ahead and put supports up there. Hopefully I'm not missing too much. Oh, and it looks like the two junglers are gonna engage, and Dr. Krakoan's ultimate goes in and helps Styx secure the kill. Does Styx actually get it? I forgot to notice. No, Gragas got both kills in the beginning and right now. Martian's happening. Styx Tazit is chilling over here. We're gonna get a little bit of surround. Oh, it decides to ultimate Dr. Krakoan to see if he can do any damage, and he's doing quite a lot, but is unable to nuke him down. Or is he gonna be able to? No, the ignite goes off just before Dr. Krakoan dies. Very good attempt by Tazit, however, just slightly off. Another fight between the junglers, down for a little bit of revenge. But Trust Me Engineer decides to let Styx go on that decision. Fear Master doing some damage to Captain Banhammer. Again, I'm just wrong all over the place with Renekton. Renekton seems to be like an extremely great champion. And Trust Me Engineer going in to try to get Fear Master ultimates to make sure to survive as much as possible. Does not have to ultimate. Captain Banhammer just abandons the possibility of possibly killing Fear Master. So he just has to continue on last hitting. Alright, let me make sure that I can rearrange these things. Okay, so we got the mids, okay, tops, junglers. Oh, Captain Banhammer doing a little action against Fear Master. Okay, supports and AD carries. Okay, wonderful. As far as CS goes, Jinx is on top of things. Dreader, that is, for the Sicilian offense, and it looks like Styx almost is able to take the blue from Tazit, but in just the right moment Tazit was able to finish Gragas. Gragas takes out Trust Me Engineer, who was trying to protect the turret. Too bad. Tazit got the blue though, so he's does Gragas have blue? He's a little too big. Okay, yeah. Dr. Kraconian does have indeed blue. So both the mids have blue. So whoop-de-doo. They're gonna do lots of mana attacks. What else we got? Game quieted down just a little bit. But the music didn't. So party on, my people. Dr. Kraconian pushing the lane just a little bit, but Tazit, clears out the minions that approach with relative ease. Let's see. As far as CS goes, Gragas, Dr. Kraconian is leading. Trust Me Engineer is seeing if she can just come back down below and help the bottom lane before Don't Taste Me Sis comes back. So Revise, been a little pushy. Tries to grab McBadfish, but is unable to because of minions. I mean, minions are cool. They're pretty chill. Alright, and Don't Taste Me Sis is back. Gragas is trying to see if he can do something, and is actually going behind. He's going to run right into Trust Me Engineer. He does not see that she is in there, and gets caught a little bit out of position, but can very well jump right through the wall. Trust Me Engineer ultimates to jump through the wall, but is not in the position that she wants to be in. Gets chased down by Styx, and so Revise. Tazit ultimates to try to do some damage, but the entire Sicilian offense is there to pick up the kills. Tazit and Trust Me Engineer are dead. And I didn't even notice, but up top, we got a mutual suicide between Fear Master and Captain Banhammer, aka Renekton and Jax. All in all, two people died on the team New Meta, and it looks like Sicilian offense, thanks to their advantage and lack of wards by New Meta, are able to take out the dragon relatively easily, but not like New Meta would be able to contest it in many cases. I like Gragas and Jinx' skin, or if Gragas was his regular skin, that'd be very fun, because they complement each other very much, because they're both alcoholics. Anyway, back to League of Legends. Tazit is chilling in the middle, trying to take out the minions, waiting for his Crow Silence thing. Dark Wind to come up. Take out the minions. Jax is onto Fear Master. Captain Banhammer, well, can you do some damage? Well, if you do, trust me, Engineer is gonna go ahead and do not much. Just gonna scare Fear Master out of there. As far as ganks go, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Let me make sure no action is happening. An interesting fact. As far as kills go, the Sicilian offense is leading 7-1. A little bit disheartening, but definitely nothing that the new meta can't come back from. And the only kill that happened on new meta side didn't net anybody any assists. And that was when the mutual suicide happened between Captain Banhammer Master. And right now they're doing a little bit more attacks. Captain Hammer decided not to jump Fear Master into the turret fire because Fear Master's ultimate, there he did. Ultimate plus the stun are rather shocking. Dominus, I like that name. Alright, down below, it looks like new meta are pushing back, but are having a really hard time against Dreader and Revise. Thresh Jinx combo seems to be ridiculous. Trust me, Engineer is chilling up in the top brush, seeing if Sicilian offense are gonna go in for the turret. Revise caught McBadfish, but nothing happened. Trust me, Engineer walked right into the trap, broke like all the walls. And then Tasmesis took a lot of damage. Dreader tries to go back in for her, so Revise is trying to support her as much as possible. But Dreader's doing ridiculous amounts of damage, but 3-on-2 are still not enough to finish them off. And it looks like Captain Banhammer just backed off. He says 3 people, you know, the mid came up top, the junglers here. I can't defend this turret, guys. I don't blame him. It's better to lose a turret than to lose a turret and lose a guy. And there went Dr. Karkorin is going back to the middle. Just as Tazid decides to go down below for a little bit of perhaps an ultimate, and right now could have been an awesome opportunity. And he does go for it. And will he be able to chase anybody down? He is gonna go ahead and go for a Revise. Silences him. But it looks like Dreader got caught out of the position. Amazing flash over the snares, but Trust Me Engineer, and thanks to that flash, Trust Me Engineer was able to defeat Dreader. I just had to go into the turret fire to escape the opposing team. But Revise comes out of that alive. So a kill for the Sicilian offense without losing anybody is a great day for the Sicilian offense. However, I'm sorry, but a good day for a new meta. Trust Me Engineer gets caught a little bit out of position, almost dies. Gragas' ultimate finishes her off though. Tazid can do quite a lot of damage, but burning down. Oh, together with Tarek, they might be able to take out Styx. However, with Captain Banhammer around, it might be very, very possible to a lot of damage. Styx goes down very low, but not low enough for Jax to finish her off. Oh, but Jack's gonna go for it. Gonna go into the tower. Gragas got executed by something. I'm sorry, I did not catch what Gragas got. Gragas got executed by something over here. Power to you, Gragas. Gragas is all the way over here, so he got executed by the turret or something. Okay, so he was probably escaping from the opponents, making sure. And it looks like new meta are gonna go ahead and take a tower back from the Sicilian offense, because why not? They are in a proper position, and Revise and Dreader are going to try their hardest to push the bottom turret. However, they're in a kind of a bad spot. They are not going to be able to push down the turret fully, and they are getting extremely surrounded by everybody. Dreader's trying his hardest to run back. So Revise gets just not fast enough against nuked down by the entirety of Team New Meta. The ultimate just did not stop it. Styx is down here trying to do some damage, and team fight comes back with Gragas' ultimate absolutely melting everybody's health down. However, it's a really close fight. McBadfish is about to die, and he did. Tazit's ultimate and tried to take up a kill. And it looks like there was 3 kills for the team New Meta versus almost 4 kills, but basically 3 kills. 3 for 3 for the 2 teams. Great gaming. Considering New Meta is slightly behind as far as skills go, getting those skills, even getting a little bit of a even trading is better than not having any kills by this point in the game. Simply because, you know, fractions. Revise is back after getting caught by the entirety of the 5-man team. I'm gonna go ahead and farm a little bit until, you know, Dreader comes back and can continue her farming game. Jax, without his tower, can only farm when the minions are pushed. Trust me, Engineer is, you know, there to help. It looks like the middle and top turret for the New Meta are down, but only the middle turret is down for the Sicilian offense. Ooh, nice little barrel by Dr. Krakoan into the dark, but he was just trying to pick up the minions. But ended up damaging Trust Me Engineer instead. And is he gonna go for this? Oh my gosh! Over the wall. Thanks to minion's side, he ultimated it and regular barreled. Sorry, I should probably use the proper names here. He explosive casked and barrel rolled. And barrel rolled into the opponent, just completely nuking her down from quarter health. And blue team gets another dragon, or the Sicilian offense. So we're seeing this dragon mage, and Don't Taste Me Sits gets a little bit cut off. Dreader shoots in the ultimate and finishes her off right through all the minions and odds. But McBadfish gets caught by sticks as well, and McBadfish does not even have the safety of the turret to survive. And Dreader picks up a double kill on the bottom lane. Of course, thanks to sticks on top of everything. Captain Benhammer's down below. Letting Fearmaster get all the farm he wants, but you know you can't let the team push so far. Okay, so Revise misses the grab. Gragas is pushing in onto the mid tower, and that's fine. Revise and Dreader are trying to surround New Meta. Dr. Krakoan is going in, trying to body slam, but slightly misses. Shoots a little barrel roll, doesn't do too much damage. Revise puts in a nice little lantern just so Dr. Cohn can jump faster. Don't Taste Me Sis, Trust Me Engineer, and Captain Banhammer are trying to reorganize. Dr. Cohen's casket did not do what he expected it to do. Trust Me Engineer. Okay, Don't Taste Me Sis goes straight into the turret fire to perhaps take out Sticks and is able to do it without dying. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the wrong side. Okay. Captain Banhammer finishes off. It's a bad engagement for the Sicilian offense. I'm getting confused on the colors here. Dr. Krakoan, will he be able to escape? Probably with body slams he will be. But with the flash from Captain Banhammer, that might not be the case. The stun just goes slightly unpunished. But Captain Banhammer is able to chase down Dr. Krakoan, and the turret finally is finally able to escape from Captain Banhammer. Will Captain Banhammer jump into that turret fire? Not exactly. So just a quick play analysis. The Gragas, aka Dr. Karorkin, try to ultimate casket. Is that what it's called? Explosive cask. A player over here near the turret, but the player got stuck on the turret, and that just came into a terrible engagement for everybody. Lots of deaths on each team. So the kills for each team are 15-9. So everybody's having a great time. There's a 6k lead for the Sicilian offense, and that's a little bit frightening at a 21-minute mark. Obviously not impossible. Dreader gets nice little cork stun, at least that's what I'll call it for now, to try to take down Tazit, but Trust Me Engineer is trying to finish off the minions over here. Nice little Wraith location to see if she can help out Tazit. Tazit needs to do what he's good at, so I'll let him decide on what that is. Okay, Captain Banhammer going in for Sir Revise, who pretty much, not prematurely, but uses his ultimate the box to take out, to prevent any further damage by Captain Banhammer. Up top, we have a nice little engagement about to happen. It looks like Styx and Dr. Karorkin, as long as Fearmaster are trying to push the top tower. The jungler, Trust Me Engineer, is coming up to possibly help prevent it. What is the camera doing? Okay, I'm just gonna stop that. Okay, a purple team turret has been destroyed. The middle turret, only down to inner turrets now. An entire team fight is about to happen. Taja gets caught out of position trying to gang in, but Styx tries to go inside. Giant cask throw goes down, melting everybody absolutely down. Trust Me Engineer tries to pick off Dreader. However, over here, everybody's going right after Revise. Captain Banhammer tries to jump over him, but being chased by Fearmaster, Captain Banhammer is able to finish him off. The Trust Me Engineer goes down. Captain Banhammer just cannot handle the entirety of the team being on his tail, but he was able to get a kill before dying. So good on him. However, all in all, it's an ace against one death. New meta's not looking good once again. The Sicilian offense doing fantastic. Rome would be proud. I don't know, is that right? So they're able to take out the top inner turret, and even trying to, Dreader decided to even do a little bit of damage to the inhibitor just because she can do that and escape. Like I said, the gold advantage is huge now. It's almost like 9,000, if not 8,000, if not maths. But it's alright. New meta's back in it. They're regrouped. They're going. They're checking everything. They're seeing if they can capitalize on the entirety of the push. You know, I don't know how possible that is. They're all moving in team except Captain Banhammer. You know, he's going off on his own because there's the giant minion wave building up. Dr. Krakoan walking right into the opponent's teammates. Will he get caught off guard? Will he die? Dr. Krakoan throws an ultimate to try to perhaps remove the other teammates, but that does not happen. Fearmaster just walks by. It's like, oh hey, how are you, neighbors? And they're like, oh fine, very fine, Fearmaster. We are very afraid. Do not intimidate us. Yeah. So, largely not much of an engagement, but the dragon did just spawn. Dragon is live. You are on camera, dragon. Sorry. Okay. New meta are waiting patiently in the bush. The song's just killing me. Okay, so the Sicilian force are going for the dragon. They're waiting for... Okay. It looks like Trust Me Engineer just did not jump in fast enough to take out the dragon from them. McBadfish gets absolutely melted by everybody. Revise actually takes up the kill. Captain Banhammer going for Dr. Krakoan to see if he can take him out. But everybody's melting down. We're down to only Captain Banhammer taking out, who was able to take out the Gragas. And Tazid, who's down there. Okay, so teams switched up roles. So all in all, it was 3 for 3. Very good. Evens out the odds. Team, like I said, fractions. You know, the new meta is down by 10 kills, and it's just slightly disheartening. But you know, we can get back. We can get back from this. Or they, or me. It's all me. I'm actually playing every single character right now. Puppet Master. That'd be a much better name. Okay, back to the stream. Nice little warden action, just everything's warded. And over here we can see minions fighting each other. Okay, so everybody spawned back, and it looks like the Sicilian offense are like, all right guys, look at the map. You see Baron? I think we gotta go after that. Nope, we're just gonna put a ward down. Sounds even better to me. Don't want to just randomly surprise Baron attack. because that usually gets found out. Oh, and trust me, Dr. Cronin walks right into Trust Me Engineer, who just gets completely out of position, sadly, trying to farm a little bit, and gets absolutely melted down by Dr. Krakoa and Revise and Dreaded. I'm not sure exactly who picked up the kill. The song is terrible. The inhibitor is naked up top, just chilling without a turret. Okay, we're seeing a little bit of engagement. Captain Banhammer is slightly out of position, gets caught by Revise, but somehow gets pulled back, and there everybody gets melted. The barrel completely destroys Sivir. But everybody else more or less survives. So I'm sorry, Don't Taste Me Sis, that barrel was just not good for you. I know a glass of wine a day is great, but a casket is a little too much. And now they're going to try to go for the inhibitor. However, a nice little engagement. Those barrels, the amount of AP damage is just ridiculously high. Everybody is melting like butter. Trust me, Engineer, even in her ultimate form, gets absolutely melted. So does Badfish. Captain Banhammer and Taza are just out of there. Taza would not be able to survive even with an ultimate in. Perhaps if you use the ring, but that's all hypotheses. Captain Banhammer just Leroy Jenkins into the team, trying to stun everybody, but so did Tazit. Look at that. They didn't pick up a kill, but it was a valiant effort on both teammates' teams. If it was just timed slightly differently, could have been maybe cooler. Regardless, Tazit gets killed as well as after Captain Banhammer. Don't Taste Me Sis, along with McBadfish, are the only ones alive. The top and mid inhibitors are out and dead. For the team new meta, perhaps it's a new meta game to lose inhibitors. If you get those super minions, maybe you can catch up with gold by killing them. Just kidding, that's stupid. What's all happening in Dr. Krakoan's town? Ho, ho, ho. Oh, I like that animation. Anyway, everybody's jungling. Trust Me, Engineer is picking up the red and using a little scan to make sure she's not going to get ganked, essentially. Nobody likes being ganked. Not much action otherwise. Styx is boldly going into the enemy territory. See what she can do. Revise throwing in his lantern. Is that the proper name for it? Or Dark Passage, my bad. Throwing in his Dark Passage to check the brush. You don't want to face check things, especially when the entirety of the opponent's team is up and such. But yeah, you see all these minions that they can farm now. Lots of gold, right? Just kidding. Okay, so like I said, the Sicilian offense are on a great lead at the moment. Very great lead, in fact, and are able to put wards down on the inside, being very aggressive. Gonna go ahead and just face face the turret's damage with their faces. They don't need minions. Styx, being the jungler, is able to become rather tanky and only took half health from all those hits. Wonderful job. Alright, McBadfish and Captain Bonhammer are chilling. Okay, a little bit of a miss by the Cork attack. Okay, Captain Benhammer jumping out, but God, Jinx is just melting everything as well. Jinx and Gragas, Koran, or Dreaded, as they are known, are just doing incredible amounts of damage. And this situation where a Sicilian offense can poke so much, I think Captain Banhammer went for a little bit of a premature engagement, and everybody's melting again, once again, to caskets and everything else. Everybody's escaping. Trust Me, Engineer is going down. But, however, the Sicilian offense are so extremely low. Don't Taste Me Since is no longer the only one left. Everybody on Sicilian offense were able to survive. However, such low health to everybody. Now, you may think perhaps Captain Banhammer jumped in a little too prematurely, but I say not, for Captain Banhammer realized that the Sicilian offense had a lot of poke, and if they lingered any longer, they would be absolutely crushed. Therefore, he jumped in to try to create an engagement, and his team followed, and they were very, 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 very close to indeed perhaps dominating that. However, despite everybody in the Sicilian offense being on extremely low on health, nobody died, and the win, especially with no inhibitors, went to the Sicilian force offense. I keep butchering the name. Sicilian offense, yeah. Wonderful game, indeed, lots of action. Very impressed by both teams. What can I say? Good game, everybody. If you're just joining in, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to catch the replays later. But this concludes the second match of the Clemson Championship Series, where we decide the best player on campus of Clemson University. A little overview. Sticks. Okay, let's start with the blue team, the Sicilian offense. Sticks, being the jungler, has 24 assists. Let me tell you how important that is. The assists are extremely important, but if you're a jungler and have a lot of assists, that just means you were everywhere. Everywhere there was a fight, and that's exactly what you want to do as a jungler. Dreader with 203 minion kills versus Dante's Misfits 164, so just a little bit of that lane advantage. But all in all those early kills, all those dragons with the Sicilian offense truly stacked up. Got a lot of just got a lot of gold for them, essentially making it extremely hard for the new meta to come back. Truly an amazing game. But like I said, new meta still fought rather valiantly. God, I keep... Okay. So really good on them, you know. Alright, like I said, this concludes the second game. It's the second and last game for tonight. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate that. Subscribe to the... or follow Clemson Esports to get even more wonderful action. We stream on Mondays through Thursdays each night from at 8 and 9 p.m. Wonderful matches between wonderful teams. Trying to figure out who's going to come on top and trying to truly see who's the best at Clemson University.